Hey guys, what's up? It's Paige. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video we're going to be doing a pick a card about the Sagittarius season or December 2019 for the most part at least. This prediction is for November 22nd to December 22nd, so just keep that in mind. With it being Sagittarius season, I just have a feeling of expansion, good fortune, and all the other things that Jupiter Sagittarius brings to us. Of course, I wanted to share these messages with you guys, so if I have any new viewers coming to this video, welcome. I'm Paige. I make tarot pick a cards and other videos about consciousness and whatever I want to talk about, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure you subscribe. But we can get into this. So we have our group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. I'll see you at your timestamps below. Hey group 1, so I will get started by laying your cards for your reading and I'll be right back. So to get started, we have your Oracle card, which stands for your overall energy of this reading. So you have Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So right away, as I was laying these cards, I was getting the phrase be bold, be brave too. Just be more of yourself, more of your authentic self, because what I'm seeing here is that a lot of things are changing for you in a way that is going to be really fulfilling to you. You're going to feel like your hard work is paid off. Finally, thank God, you're going to leave some things to rest, as I'm seeing here with this 10 of Swords here in reverse. Some things are definitely going to be laid to rest, but let's get into it, guys. Going off of the be bold and be brave, I have the Queen of Cups here, and the Queen of Cups being in the upright really lets me know that this is a time to trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust what you're being guided to and how you're feeling. If you're not paying attention to how you're feeling, this is something you really should take a step back and realize like why you're not, because you know your feelings really do matter and they really do help you manifest the kind of reality that you want in your life. So in this time frame, you're being guided to step into this authentic version of yourself that wants whatever it wants and does whatever it does because it feels good. But I see that with the Guardian, like I said, overall, when you're brave, when you're being bold, when you're being your authentic self, you are divinely guided, even if it feels like you may be in an unsafe place to do that, like if the people around you are just not very supportive or haven't been supportive in the past. I'm seeing that you're being guided to do it anyways, to allow your grace to kind of flow through you because you've done a lot of work. I mean, like I said with this 10 of Swords in reverse, self is shedding and you're allowing it to. You're slowly but surely allowing it to, I should say, because it is in reverse. So I have a feeling that, you know, there's the last guts that need to come out of this old version of you, these last little hiccups that are popping up to kind of fully affirm that you need to step into and embrace this new lifestyle that you've created for yourself. But as always, the universe likes to test us a little bit just to make sure that, you know, this is truly something you desire and that you truly want, because you know, that's how it rolls. So we do have the Sun here in reverse. So like I said, you know, that new role, that new positive light worker kind of attitude that you're going to have going about things where you just want to bring insight and bring love and awareness to situations and just be that guiding light. You know, you're very, very close. And within this time of Sagittarius season in December 2019, I feel like you guys are really going to be able to embody what you've been looking for. You're going to be able to see opportunities that make it so easy for you to step into that light, step into this new version of yourself that really doesn't have to be tested by its environment all the time. It doesn't have to be pushed to its breaking point in order to know how to take care of itself and know how to learn from their mistakes. So, but like I was saying, guys, I see the rewards really paying off for you guys. Even if it just feels like, you know, it's just the beginning of it, which I do feel like this is just the beginning of your payoffs, you're still getting payoffs. You're still seeing reward because we do have the 7 of Pentacles right next to the 8 of Pentacles. So, you know, that's the next step in your journey. That goes from creating things, you know, manifesting things, putting it out there for the universe to understand that, like, you know what, I want this. I want to create these things. That next step, that 8 of Pentacles, is you putting your head down and you're doing it. You're in action. What you've manifested is now your reality and you're going for it. Even like I said, if it feels like it's just the beginning, it is just the beginning. And that's a great feeling because you guys have put in so much work and so much just you've had so much patience, I feel like, with yourself, and that doesn't go unnoticed. Even if it feels like, it's been unnoticed and unrewarded thus far, maintain that positive attitude like the Sun in reverse is wanting you to do. And also trust yourself like the Queen of Cups. But last but not least, we do have the Mother of Swords in reverse. Like I was saying, with the Ten of Swords in reverse, this also being a reverse goes to show that, your old way of believing that things needed to be done in a certain particular way, you were very serious about it, you were very just cut and dry and a little controlling, actually. I'm seeing that you're just stepping back from that. That old self is going bye-bye, because you realize that you can actually embody similar energy to Mother of Swords when you're just in your flow state, when you're trusting yourself, when you really aren't doubting this inner guidance that you have and all the support that you have divinely too. Because like I said, from the overall energy, guys, you are divinely supportive, and so are your loved ones. You're never going to ruin a situation to the point where everybody, just is in despair. You have so much potential and so much love and light to give, and this is your time to shine. This season is the time for you to really just step into this new version of yourself, step into these new opportunities, and just go for it. Sagittarius wants you to expand. It wants you to grow. It wants you to learn new things and to experience new things, but you have to do it. You just have to go for it. So I'm really happy to explain this to you guys. Honestly, I'm feeling a lot of prosperity, especially when it comes to finances, your career, your relationships. Just you overall, your entire life is about to show up how you want it to. So I'm really happy to share this message with you, Group 1. But if it resonated for you guys, make sure you like and comment to let me know. And of course, subscribe so I can continue to give you intuitively channeled messages. But I will see you guys in later videos. Bye for now. Group 2, let's get started with your reading. I will lay your cards and I will be right back. Alright, so to get started, Group 2, we have your Oracle card, which is your overall energy for this reading. So yours is bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. This feels so good. Like, I can feel tears welling in my eyes, literally, because you guys have been going through a tough time. I totally understand this kind of energy. It's almost like a spiritual depression in a way, where you are changing and challenging yourself in your belief system and just who you've been in the past. You're challenging it, and you're like, you know what? I need to change. There's things I need to change, but going through that leads you to quite a dark path, an unknown path for yourself. So it can be very, very scary and quite nerve-wracking to just leave these old belief systems and come into this new way of living. But you guys, like the Oracle card is saying, your future is so bright. So let's get into it. The Eight of Cups. This Eight of Cups has always come up when there is a challenge that's presented itself. As you see by the large mountain range in the back, there's a mountain, there's a challenge, there's an obstacle that you have had to work through, but it comes from a place of understanding that you're not being emotionally satisfied and fulfilled like you deserve to be, which that's what, all these little broken cups are down here. Not saying that you're a broken cup necessarily, but it's saying that your feelings have been dissatisfied too many times. Like, you hit your breaking point, your limit, your max, where you're like, I can't do this anymore. I can't feel like this anymore, and I don't deserve to feel like this anymore. And you're right, you don't. You truly don't. And that's what you're waking up to. That's what you have decided to embody now with this new phase of your life, with the Sagittarius season. Guys, I'm really happy for you, because also we have the Two of Swords in reverse. So when I see this card, I think that, you may have had to switch up your original path. I think why all these dissatisfying things happen to you is because they weren't really meant for you. They weren't supposed to be things that lasted forever. They weren't supposed to be things that, were, like I said, they weren't supposed to last forever. And whatever you had to go through, it was more of a lesson. It was more of a final wrap up of like, yeah, you've been through this before. You've already done things like this before. You need to move past it. You need to move towards your goal more. You need to move towards, a better version of you, not the same version that you're trying to refill and replay and yada, yada, yada. So that's definitely the kind of emotion that's going on right now, is like, I'm done with this. I'm over feeling bad. I'm over feeling bad. That's like the message that keeps running through my head right now, guys. But we do have the Tower in reverse. So I was saying personal transformation is at its peak. You have quite literally been flung from your tower, from your safe spot, from this place of like, I can do whatever I want to, and you know, the world will just do whatever it wants to, and we'll see if it matches up. Like, no, you understand now that like there is correlation between your actions and your thoughts and your feelings and what you get in this world. You're understanding that, and it may have been really, really tough for you, especially seeing that this comes right above the Nine of Wands in reverse. You know, the Nine of Wands is a plethora of limiting beliefs. You know, that's what the wands symbolize. It's a bunch of belief systems, a bunch of thoughts that you have reoccurring that are kind of making you guarded. They're making you limited. Like I was saying, this is a limiting belief that is being tossed around and being understood to not be really serving to you. So like I was saying here, you know, this is where you've been. This is what you're understanding that you've created for yourself, and you're like, no, 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 no. This isn't it. This is not for me. And I think that's why this card says, you know, stop worrying, because you have already noticed and recognized and told the universe, like, wait a second, this isn't what I want. The universe listens. The universe always is listening, always supports your beliefs. So I just want to let you guys know that within this Sagittarius season, you're getting that new strength. You're getting that new like courage to just embody this kind of life that you want. Like these worries that you've worked through, these emotional and physical, spiritual transformation that you've had to go through, like it's meeting its end. It's reaching the point where you're able to really start to clearly make decisions and be just more conscious, because we do have the Ace of Swords, which this to me is new idea, new communication, new thought patterns too. Like this is just, you have a new growth mindset that is allowing you to do so much more. Right on top of that is the King of Swords. So this is a pretty completed journey. This is going from, you know, not really having much of anything other than an idea and anything other than like this new knowledge to I am applying this knowledge. I am this knowledge. Not only do I know these things, I use these things to make my life a better place, to transform my life and transform the world around me. I am so happy for you guys. I'm seriously vibing so hard right now because you did it. You truly did it. You have conquered this place in your heart that just didn't know how to be, it didn't know how to be filled up. It didn't know how to experience love there. And I feel like you realize the areas that you weren't even allowing that to be the case. So group 2, this is an amazing message. I'm so excited to be sharing this. Oh, hello. Derp says hi. I'm so excited to be sharing this message with you guys. So if it resonated, please like and comment to let me know. And of course, subscribe so I can continue to give you intuitively channeled messages. But I will see you guys in later videos. Bye for now. Group 3, we will get started with your reading. Let me just lay your cards and we will get started. All right, so to get started, we have your Oracle card, which stands for your overall energy of this reading. And we have boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So right off the bat, I was getting the message that you're learning your own limitations. You're learning your own restrictions, the things that you need to do for yourself. Because, you know, like the boundaries card says, you have to put limits in your life. You have to put restrictions in your life that suit you, that, I mean, they're more so boundaries, if anything, you know, they suit you because it's your own personal space that is being tampered with if they are crossed. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is about maintaining peace. This is about maintaining like a prosperous and abundant attitude and just feeling your absolute best, and also feeling like you're respected by other people is another thing that's really coming up. Really feel like for you guys, you have been always like a people pleaser, somebody that's always there for others, and this has been the time for you to embody what you can do for yourself. Like this is more of a time for you to figure out what you are capable of and what you can really bring to the table to benefit yourself, because you realize that, you know, you can't do it all for other people, and if you try to do it for other people, you just end up unfulfilled. So that's what this whole reading is going to be about. But I just see this Sagittarius season really bringing you guys a lot of stability, and just you're going to embody your own power, and people are going to be highly impressed by that. So getting started, we do have the Devil here. So like I was saying with those limits, this kind of goes with the boundaries card. card. Like, you need to understand that you aren't tied to any other human being. Like, this card quite literally shows you're not tied to any type of belief system. You're not tied to any type of just a way of living. Like, you can do whatever you want. You are a limitless being. You are a spiritual being having a human experience to transcend. That is the whole point. So if you're going through different scenarios and along different people and just not really following your own best interests, you're going to feel really just clouded. You're going to feel not the best. You're going to feel confused because, like, yeah, it's not for you. This isn't the route for you, and that is why you feel so messy and conflicted. So in this time, you are stepping out of that because, you know, you have been working on that. You have noticed that, like, hey, I'm not even choosing what I like. Like, I'm not even choosing what's best for me. I'm just choosing what I think I'm supposed to do. Because right below that Devil card, I see we have the Three of Wands. And this is all about making a choice that, you know, this is a spiritual kind of card where you're making a choice along your spiritual path. In reverse, like I said, I mean, in this imagery, you see he picks the two. So I'm seeing with it being in reverse that you're not meant to pick the other person. You're not meant to pick this partnered route. You are an independent soul. You have something that is unique to you, that you have to just follow it for yourself. Like, you can't listen to what other people have to say. That's not your destiny. That's not where you belong. And you know that. That's probably why you've been getting a little irritated lately about whatever happens to come up. So I just want to let you know, though, that you taking a stand and being like, I see opportunity in myself. I see that I'm worth investing in, like this Page of Pentacles likes to say. You know, I'm worth investing in myself. I'm worth any opportunity that I see. I see that you are really going to be successful. You're going to inspire a lot of people too, because then we have the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is public recognition. This is celebratory. This is passion because you grew into your power. You walked right up to the challenge and you said, I got this. And you got it. You really, really got it, because this whole energy that I'm feeling right now, like I said, like, you know now that you are limitless, and knowing that information changes everything. It changes truly just how you're able to go about your day and what you're really able to accomplish. And I mean, we have the Son of Pentacles and we have the Emperor. So I mean, a lot of Pentacles energy and a lot of fire energy. So you're going at it. You are doing what you need to do on this physical world, on the spiritual world, everywhere. You're doing what you need to do to create a life that fits you, that suits you. This is coming from a place of stability. The Emperor is coming from a place of security, knowing from past experiences, from learning how to grow from such a small place into something that is large and abundant and beneficial to not only one person, but multiple people. That's what you want. That's what you've always wanted. You just didn't really know how to go about it, but you know now that you have every opportunity to do what you need to do. You just have to take those opportunities. But Son of Pentacles, to conclude everything, is just letting me know that, you know, as much as you can focus on how things can work for you, where these opportunities can go, you're always going to need to be grounded. You're always going to need to be in touch with yourself and to trust that you know how to move forward in situations. Like I said, I mean, this is all about being able to embody your own power and being able to feel proud that you are an individual. You aren't tied to any other person in a limiting, restricting way. You have all of the capabilities, all of the power within yourself, and you are embodying that in this Sagittarius season. So group 3, I'm really happy to deliver this message to you guys. I hope it resonated. So if it did, like and comment to let me know. And of course, subscribe so I can continue to give you intuitively channeled messages. But I will see you guys in later videos. Bye for now. Of course, last but not least, we have our group 4, so I will lay your cards and we will get started with your reading. Alrighty, so to get started, we have your Oracle card, which stands for your overall energy of this reading, and we have Inner Goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So right off the bat, I'm just getting a feeling that you're tapping into your inner wisdom in this time. Definitely, you're changing your beliefs, you're changing your... Oh, hello. Derp wants to play right now, sorry. Ugh. Feeling that you're changing your mind about things in this time. You're really going to start understanding your own value and appreciating your own value, but utilizing it in a way that I think you have never done before. This is going to be a time of abundance, honestly, in all areas of your life, but mainly just transcendence. Overall, you are growing at a rate that is allowing you to, just like I said, tap into this inner wisdom that is going to just level you up completely. So what I see here, though, is we have these 7 of Wands in reverse. So as you can see, this card normally indicates that, hey, your buttons are kind of being pushed. It's like a poke the bear kind of thing, and it can be very uncomfortable. This being reversed, I feel like you're looking for people to try to reach out to you. I feel like in a way you're kind of wanting to help people and you're wanting to feel helpful to people, but at the same time, you're also kind of like, I don't know if I want this. I don't know, like, if I actually know, because I don't know, like I was saying, the inner wisdom is really sticking out to me right now. Like you've learned a lot, but I have a feeling you're not really sure of yourself. I don't know if you feel like you know enough to like share it, but you do know enough. You really wouldn't be in this position if you didn't know enough. So I just want to reassure you right now that in this time, everything that you've learned over, the past 11 months, you have retained it. Even if you feel like you haven't, you will have it ready when you need it. That's what living in the 5D is. That's what transcending is all about, is you're starting to learn how to operate from a different way of living, a different level of consciousness. And from there, you learn to trust yourself more. You learn to tap into this inner wisdom and get guided from that. So I'm saying that that's what you're doing, though. Like, you're understanding how to manifest things. You're understanding to use the law of attraction. You're understanding to just utilize your own strength. Trust your own strength. That is a huge message I'm getting for you guys, especially with this 8 of Cups here. This is an overflowing love for oneself and for the world around you. There's gratitude. There's alignment in this card. This being upright, I see that you're allowing it to flow. You're allowing yourself to gain this information, to gain this confident feelings. Allow yourself to use it. Allow yourself to spill the beans, so to say, and just share your information, share this knowledge that you have. For you guys in this time, you might learn how to channel information or recognize the fact that you've already been able to do it. I see a lot of the time that people will say things that are so profound and spiritual to another person, and they don't even really recognize it in the moment because they're just in flow. And I'm saying that might be you. So in this time, communication is key. You really, really, really should aim to share what you're experiencing, what you're going through, the changes you're going through. Share them. Express yourself and take care of yourself too. Like I said, trust your strength, but also trust the fact that, you can't always be strong all the time. But with this 9 of Pentacles in reverse, I have a feeling that, like I was saying, you guys are manifesting things. You're creating things into your reality. You're allowing things to work its way through to fruition too. So anything that comes to mind that you want right now, just allow it to be what it is. Allow yourself to desire it. Allow yourself to want it in a really feel-good way. On script for law of attraction, this is actually a sign that you should probably consider doing so, because you have the ability to manifest the things you want. Things you learn, the things you hear, you see on the internet, books from other people, that's a real thing. You have just as much power as all those other people that you hear about that can do these amazing things, that can manifest these abundant, prosperous lives. You can too, you just have to find that balance between like power and play. So we have the Wheel of Fortune though in reverse. So like I was saying, show off this change. If you see here, everybody is reading a book. Everybody is taking in their knowledge, and that's what makes a change. That's what allows this next step of the major arcana to happen after this Wheel of Fortune card. So with this being in reverse, I just have a feeling that you're not really sharing this information, but that's the next step. If you're looking for your next step in your journey, I'm letting you know right now that you need to share. You need to share what you're going through. You need to allow people to see it and allow yourself to express it, because that's where the change is really going to happen for you guys. And that's where major healing will happen for you guys too, because next we do have the Star in reverse. So I absolutely love the Star. This is a beautiful card that just speaks of intuition and intuitive healing, as well as like vibrational healing and just any type of healing, really. It's a card that is a reminder that everything you go through, it's for a reason, and the experiences you go through, you should share them. That's how people can learn through others. That's how people can find insight into their own lives, into their own situations that you have no idea how it can actually correlate to other people. And that's why I'm guiding you to share within the Sagittarius season, because that's how you allow expansion to happen in your life, because you want expansion. Like I said, you want this prosperous life. You see other people being able to do it. You want to be the person that's like a spiritual guru, or just somebody that is living this dream that is, you know, utilizing the law of attraction, being your best creator, being this inner goddess, using this inner wisdom. So last but not least, though, we have the Daughter of Cups. Use your intuition, use this inner guidance. Allow yourself to feel the things that you need to feel because they're guiding you. Feelings are always guiding you. Your thoughts are always guiding you. They are letting you know if you're like getting hotter or colder to your goal. That's a really profound thing. So make sure you're utilizing that. You know, we all have feelings for a reason. Allow yourself to utilize those feelings for what they are, which are signals. They're messages from your inner being, from yourself, to tell you if you're on the right path or if you're on the wrong path. So like I said, just share your knowledge, share this love, share this wisdom that you have, and take care of yourself along the way. But group 4, I'm really happy to give you guys this message. If it's resonating, make sure you like and comment to let me know, and of course subscribe so I can continue to give you intuitively channeled messages. But I will see you guys in later videos. Bye for now.